100 times and give each of you the floor. You'll have the opportunity to either ask a question pertaining to ham radio, tell us about something you've been working on, or just say hello. If you miss the first round of check-ins, we'll grab you on the next round. This is the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, hosted by the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5XU, every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. here on the KA5D repeater system and through the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club repeater system. If you're just joining us and wish to participate, be sure your tone is set to 97.4. If you're using the Oak Amateur Radio Club repeater system, be sure your tone is set to 114.8. My name is Ernesto, KI5PZN, and I'm your net control operator for tonight's net. Rusty WZ5BBS will be our backup net controller. Rusty, are you ready? Are you around?
I'm ready, man. Let's get this party started.
All right, nothing heard. You can visit the UT calendar online at utexas.edu for upcoming events and announcements. And if you're a UT student and want to join in the club, you can send an email to n5xu at utlist.utexas.edu. It's time for short time check-ins. I will not take general comments for the short timers. If you check in as a short timer and want to come back in, please feel free to do a recheck. All right, let's do a short time check-in. Come in with your call sign and name.
This is Kilo 5 Juliet Mike, K5JN, Sam, short time.
All right, net recognizes K5JM Sam. Anybody else want to come in with as a short time check-in? All right, Sam, K5JM. I kind of got distracted here writing down your name and didn't pay attention if you said traffic or no traffic. I hope you said traffic or at least no traffic. How are you? How are you doing, man?
Hey, Ernesto. Thanks for running the net. Doing.
All right. Well, that will be all for the short time check-ins for tonight. Let's see. We got Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5XU, every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. here on the KA5D repeater system and the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club repeater system. If you're just joining us and wish to participate, be sure your tone is set to 97.4, and if you're using the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club repeater system, be sure your tone is set to 114.8. My name is Ernesto, KI5PZN, and I'm your net control operator for tonight's net. Regular check-ins, come in with your call sign and name.
This is Alpha India 5, Oscar Sierra.
Net recognizes Alpha India 5, Oscar Sierra. I believe that's Justin. Who else wants to come in and check in?
This is November 5, Echo India Foxtrot, Samir in Northwest Austin.
It recognizes November 5, Echo India Foxtrot. Samir, good to hear from you. Anybody else wants to come in as a regular check-in?
This is Whiskey Alpha 7, Foxtrot Lima Echo, Will on Town Lake.
Net recognizes WA7FLE. Will, thank you for checking in. Anybody else wants to come in and check in?
This is Net Control, please copy. Kilo November 4, Lima Romeo Alpha. Matthew, checking in.
All right, Net Control recognizes KN4LRA. Matthew, thank you for checking in. Anybody else want to come in? And check in?
This is Kilo India 5 Victor India Bravo, Shri Vikram, no traffic.
This is Alpha India 5 Oscar Sierra, Justin in North Austin.
Anybody else want to do a regular check-in?
This is AI5MVF in South Austin.
All right, I'm going to draw a little line here and then go up and check
From Amazon, because I need to sweep my vertical and see what's going on with it on 40, because it's a little sick, I think, or something's acting weird. Other than that, just playing around on 20 meters. I made some contacts. I worked a couple Russian stations last night, R5JA and R5AJ, and station out of Brazil, TI2JS. Just kind of having a little fun, and other than that, like I said, I'm just kind of trying to peruse through the Nano VNA manual to see how I might use that, if I can use it, and coming up with a way that I could maybe get somebody to, I could hook it up to my antenna and have somebody try and look at the meter to tell me what they see in the event that I can't make it talk to me. So just kind of some weird, dorked out stuff like that here in the office, and coming to you all over 900 megahertz here through my AllStar nodes, so hopefully y'all can hear me and everything. But anyway, just wanted to put one in for the numbers here. This is AI5OS, and back to Net Control.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, 20 meters been pretty active. It stays active until pretty late, which is pretty awesome, I guess. We get to hang out and play radio pretty late. The Nano VNA is funny. I bought one a while back because I heard that I needed to buy one, and didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing, but I put it in a drawer and I never mess with it. So it's funny that you're mentioning that. I guess we should sign up and try to see if someone would be willing to give us a little course on how to use the VNA, the Nano VNA. But yeah, it's a strange little machine for me. I need help with that one, but I'll figure it out. I just need to get some of the guys together, and I guess a couple of beers will facilitate that. But it's on the list. It's on the list. What are you doing to stay cool these days, man? It's pretty hot.
Oh, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. Been working here in the office. I've got a little bit of sweet tea here, and I cooked out a little bit. I cooked a few burgers on the grill, so.
Oh, too far. It's extremely hot for me, but I guess it could be worse. Anybody out there have a comment or question for Justin? Come in with your call sign. All right, nothing heard. Justin, thank you so much for checking in to tonight's net. I hope you have an awesome rest of the week and stay cool out there, man.
Yeah, thank you all much. Thank you much. And again, great job on the net, and certainly hope you guys just keep it up. I love the sense of community stuff like this builds on a repeater.
Okay, very good, Ernesto, and nice to see everyone. And yeah, things are moving fast here. I'm moving to California in about a week, so just getting all that stuff finished, but kind of trying to listen to the web SDR that Pat shared. I think that was a few weeks ago, but that web SDR was really great to keep my CW still in shape so I could still use it this week. So that was very good. And once again, thanks very much to both you and Kyle and Rusty for keeping this net going during the summer, as well as Matthew, who I think was backup net control last week. So thanks very much to all of you for volunteering to keep the net on a bunch of hiking. And we saw the Independence Pass and the Independence Ghost Town, as well as some other lakes and stuff for Austin's weather early. Well, that's pretty much it from me, just hectic with all the moving stuff going on. I'll probably be here next week also. Not quite yet out of town, but just out of school. So, yeah, that's pretty much it from here. So, thanks for hosting the net once again. And actually, to AI5OS, I would recommend if you have EIS, back to net control.
All right, I mean,
Walk around and then nighttime sleep type of situation. And I was kind of busy copying CW anyway in the evening. So it was fun, but we didn't really see very many stars.
Obviously, if you're out, it's just beautiful to be out there. That's really cool, dude, and I'm glad to hear that things are going well, and yeah, that you're back and you get to check in, man. Anybody has any questions or comments for Samir? Come in with your call sign. All right, nothing heard. So, all right, Samir. Well, again, really awesome to hear from you, and I hope you get to check in into the net often. I know that life will get busy, but I hope you get to find some time to check in and every once in a while. But yeah, dude, have an awesome time out there, and thanks again for checking in tonight. 73 to you, my friend. Now we're gonna go to Will. That's WA7FLE. Will, what's going on with you?
Hey, Ernesto and everyone. Not a whole lot of traffic from me. I had for AM reception, which is apparently not turning out as productive as I would have liked. But we are going to keep toying with that and hopefully get something worked out better from that. Other than that, that's about all that's going on in my neck of the woods. Back to net control.
And it sounds like, do you...
Definitely, even when I'm in the shade, use it as a good fan.
Yeah, that's a golden advice there. I usually carry. All right, nothing heard. Thanks again for checking in. I hope you have a good night and stay cool for the rest of the week. We have, after you, I believe it's AI5OS. I'm not sure if I have your call sign correct, if you're still out there. Next is KI5MVF. Jeffrey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Ernesto, KI5MVF here. Not a whole lot, man. Just looked over and realized it was 8 o'clock, that I'd jump in and see who was running the UT net. That's all.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you checking in. I know you drive around. What's your secret for staying cool out there, man?
Oh, my little van's just got a great AC. And then when I do stop, I try to make sure I park in the shade. That's all I got. Don't buy black vehicles.
Doesn't happen in the middle of the net, but that got me a little bit worried. But so far it's working, so I'm glad it hasn't heard. Never checked with Rusty when we started this. Rusty, my apologies. What's going on with you, my friend?
Well, I have been pretty boring up until now. This is the first thing I'm trying to stay the hell out of the heat because it is crazy hot out there. And I've I've been looking at my ankles. I wear, with socks that go up a little, and I now have a line on my ankle where I have a little suntan. So apparently, I'm gonna have to start paying attention more, or wear less shoes or something, because I have I got quite the farmer tan going. I got the line around my neck and on my arms. So apparently, I've been waiting until about 6:30 or 7, kind of depending. I went a little earlier today because I knew I was gonna hang out and chat with you on the net. But yeah, I've been waiting for the sun to go down because it is way too hot out there. So I moved it back to about 6 or 7, and still, I'm sweaty. I'm nice and glistening by the end of my walk, but it serves its purpose. And the sweatier and nastier you are, the more calories you burned, right? Or at least that's what I tell myself.
Man, I know those walks are really good for you. I mean, regardless of weight or whatever, they're just really good for just keep you sane and burn out all that stuff that gives people anxiety. And I think I'm gonna have to do that like at 4:30 in the morning. Just pretend that I'm in the army or something like that, and just start getting up that early. Let me go and do. I guess I should do another ID, station ID. This is a UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net hosted by the University. Your tone is set to 97.4. TO Amateur Radio Club repeater system, be sure your tone is set to 114.8. My name is Ernesto, KI5PZN, and I'm your net control operator for tonight's net. I'm going to do another round of check-in. If you want to check in, please come in with your call sign and name. LRA Matthew, I already talked to him, or did I skip him?
Thought you went
This evening, really appreciate you helping us out and keeping the net going. I'm still down here in sunny Sarasota, Florida, coming at y'all through my homemade AllStar node, and so far that project has been going really well. Haven't been able, things been virtual, but I'm headed to end up in person at the office next week. So, heading back to Austin, and hopefully that'll bring me a little bit closer to the net, but I'm still really enjoying the opportunity to be able to connect with y'all through the AllStar node back here. Also, Samir, great to hear you on the net again this evening, and starting next week, I think I'm going to be up in Dallas for my job. So again, I'll likely be coming at y'all either through the AllStar node or maybe Echo long distance connect, be able to jump in and help out more with the net. This is KN4LRA. Back to you.
All right, Matthew, thanks again for your patience, number one, and for checking into the net. That sounds like a busy next few days compared to us here.
Temperature out there.
Well, I guess I missed the first part of your transmission, but here it's still over 100. It's been over 100 for the last few days, and it's going to be triple digits for at least the next 12 days.
Wow, but it never really materialized. It ended up going farther south of our area. I know the Miami area got absolutely soaked with that little storm coming through, but nothing too bad here. We've been sitting about triple digits that it sounds like you're having there, and hopefully I back over the weekend, but it sounds like if the forecasts are right, that may not be the case. Back to you.
Yeah, I was curious because I think once you see that, you're probably going to ask them to keep you down there in Florida for a little bit longer. It's pretty hot. But, I guess it's the same every year. A comment for Matthew. Come in with your call sign.
Whiskey 5 Sierra.
Rod, come in.
Well, good evening, Ernesto. Good to hear you. And I've heard some of the other stations. Just want to say hi, check in, and hope everyone is safe that's here in Texas. So back to net control, W5NDS.
All right, Rod, it's good to hear from you. Thank you for calling in and checking in. I got you on the log. Thanks again for calling in. Let's move now to KI5VIV. Are you out there? You're here
To the States, and Austin weather is living up to the hype everybody has given me. It's been pretty hard, but I guess I've been sitting at home all day, so it's not been that big for me.
All right, well that's good to hear that you're staying cool. And thanks again for calling and checking in. A comment or a question for Sharif Vikram. Well, nothing hurt. Thanks again for checking in. Appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome night and a really cool week if you can. Let's go back to Rod. We need to talk to Rod, W5NDS. Rod, are you still out there?
Again, and what a good time might be, so I can gather the fellas.
Yeah, okay. Mighty fine. They're rusty and
And I mean, like, 9, 10 a.m., somewhere around like that. Does that work for you? Day and time, and then I will holla at you here on the repeater, and we'll make sure that everybody will be. But yeah, Saturday at 10 a.m. I'll make it happen, man.
oh, that's cool. Look forward to seeing you y'all then. W5NDS.
Roger. Thank you, Ernesto. We can go on from here. WZ5BBS, back to net control.
All right, well, Rod, you have a good night and an awesome week. And Rusty, thanks again for putting this together. It's really cool. Very nice of you. Anybody else wants to come in and check into the UT Wednesday Night Net? Please come in with your call sign and name. Access to from here. Just so in case you guys are bored on the week, there's something going on every single day of the week. So come back with those in a sec. All right, so we start on Mondays, and on Mondays we have the Oak Hill Amateur Radio Club 6-meter Monday hosted by Rick, AI5A, and you will find him on 50.125 megahertz at 8 p.m. That's 50.5 on Monday nights at 8 p.m. On Tuesday, we have the Oak Hill Southside Simplex hosted by Ray, K5BZI, and that's on the 146.55 megahertz at 8 p.m. That's 146.555 at 8 p.m. And also on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., we have the DMR Soundcheck Net hosted by George, W5JTX, and Tommy, N5ZNO. That's on the 441.300 megahertz. That's the DMR machine at 8 p.m. On Wednesday night, we have this one, the UT Amateur Radio Club, Wednesday night. And for now, it's been hosted by Kyle, KA5D, and me, Ernesto, KI5PZN, during the summer. And this is on 441.325 megahertz at 8 p.m. Thursday, we have two nets. We have the Oak Hill CW net, hosted by Pat, W5WTH, and that's on 3.532 megahertz, 3.532 megahertz at 7:30 p.m. Hill Thursday night net, hosted by a different operator every week. That's on the N508K repeater system, and again, that's at 8 p.m. on Thursday night. On Friday night, we have the Oak Hill Friday Night Trivia Net, hosted by Rusty, WZ5BBS, and that's on the also N5OAK repeater system and the University Link repeater system at 9 p.m. On Saturday, we have the Austin Amateur Radio Club Elmersnet, hosted by Jeff, N5MNW, on the 146.940 megahertz repeater at 7 p.m. Q, that's on the 224.100 megahertz machine at 9 p.m. That's 224.100 at 9 p.m. on Saturday night. On Sunday night, we have the on PM. At 7 p.m., there's the Travis County Area's Weekly Net. That's on the 147.360 megahertz at 7 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., we have the Weekend Wind Down Net, hosted by me, Ernesto, KI5PZN, and Mireya, KI5SYX. That's on the University Link repeater system at 7:30 p.m. And at 9 p.m., there's the Austin Amateur Radio Club SWATnet, hosted by Jeff, N5MNW. That's also on the 146.940 megahertz repeater at 9 p.m. Rusty, how many check-ins do you have there? I counted 10, including you and me. Is that the same thing that you have there?
Roger, 10 all night long.
All right, my friend. Thanks again for helping me out with net control and for calling out on all that stuff that I missed. Thank you. It would have been a mess here. But yeah, thanks again for helping me out. I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you for joining us for the UT Amateur Radio Club Weekly Net, a service of the University of Texas Amateur Radio Club, call sign N5XU. We're right here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for the net. We are the official amateur radio club of the University of Texas at Austin. For more information, please visit n5xu.ece.utexas.edu, where you can read about the club and sign up for our email list. My name is Ernesto, KI5ZN, and from my QTH here in East Austin, 73, and thanks again. The system is now returned to regular amateur use.
KI5 KZN from CAN4LRA. Ernesto, thank you so much for hosting the net this evening. This is CAN4LRA.
Yeah.
Hi, Samir. Have a good night. 73 to you.
N5EIF from CAN4LRA.
KN4LRA from N5EIF.
Hey, Samir. Do I remember correctly that you said you were going to be working for Apple out in California?
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what group or what product you're going to be working on yet?
I'm going to be working in software engineering I don't know if I should really say on the radio. Why don't I send you an email or something? But it's going to be in software engineering. It's kind of related to efficient software on mobile devices.
Very cool. Well, the reason that I ask, my dad has a friend whose son is working at Apple as well, and he was wondering if there happened to be some overlap between the projects that you all were working on, but he also wanted to congratulate you, wish you best of luck and your new endeavors out there, and of course the same from me as well.
Well, thanks very much, and I'm looking forward to starting work, and hope everything goes well here at UT and for your work also. And is he also is he an intern or is he a full-time employee there?
He is a full-time employee,
Okay, and is he a ham also? Because I'm pretty sure there's a group of hams at Apple over there.
I doubt it. He's standing next to me right now. He says he doesn't know, but I know hams are a pretty small community, so I think the odds are not, but you know, that would be a crazy coincidence if there were. But also really cool that they have that community there, and definitely something that makes them unique for bringing the hams together within the company. This is KN4LRA.
Okay, very good. I guess if you're a ham, you know you're a ham. You have your own call sign and stuff. So, well, thanks very much, and I'll say hi, and I guess I'll see you at Apple, or we'll chat maybe on the Apple chat later. So, yes, thanks for doing backup net control for all these weeks, and being here, Matthew, and glad to have you, and thanks very much for the good wishes for my move to California. So I guess we'll see you here on the net next week, and 7-3 from N5EIF.
Well, I'm going to do my best to be able to make it on to the net next week, depending on how the schedule goes and all. But likely, if you're going to be around, that'll be the best chance that I have to connect with you myself. And, yeah, best of luck. I'll talk to you again soon. This is KN4LRA with N5EIF. Good night, and this is KN4LRA, and I'll be clear.
Okay, good night, and 7-3 Matthew from N5EIF. I'll be clear.
7-3.